Guidelines and score sheets are an important factor in sentencing in Florida. I'm often asked by clients, how would the guidelines affect my sentencing in Florida? My name is Robert Hambrick. I'm a Clearwater criminal defense attorney. Today I'm going to discuss guidelines, score sheets, and sentencing. The purpose of guidelines was to give fair sentencing throughout Florida. The practical effect of guidelines has been to reduce the discretion of judges and to give that discretion to prosecutors. Prosecutors can abuse that discretion by how they calculate score sheets and guidelines. The guideline range is created by a score sheet, but the main driving factor on a score sheet is the initial charge defense, which is typically directly controlled by the prosecutor. Even if there's been an arrest for a particular crime, say battery, the prosecutor's office still has the ability to increase that charge to an aggravated battery. The difference between a battery and an aggravated battery is significant in that in a battery, the judge would have discretion to give someone up to a year in jail or probation or a fine. However, if the prosecutors were to file that charge as an aggravated battery, the judge's hands would be tied, and the guideline range would typically be at least 2.5 to 3.5 years. An effective advocate would look for ways to go under the guidelines. However, a judge's discretion has been so tied by the Florida law that it would require the defense attorney to find one of the enumerated characteristics allowable under Florida law for the judge under those set of facts to go under the guidelines. So as you can see, prosecutors have a great deal of power in how the guideline system is affecting a particular case. When a defendant is sentenced, the prosecutor will give to the judge a document known as the score sheet. The score sheet is an actual numerical tabulation of the charged offense, other offenses at the time of that charged offense, and then the following characteristics. Characteristics of the crime itself. For example, was the crime used with a firearm? Second, characteristics of the victim. For example, victim loss or victim injury. Another factor is the characteristics of the defendant. Was the defendant on probation at the time of the incident? What are the defendant's priors? Does the defendant have a significant prior record? Each prior is actually tabulated and then added as an aggravating factor for the score sheet. And that drives up the score for the guideline range. If you, a member of your family, or someone you love, has been charged with a criminal offense in Tampa Bay, Florida, you need a reliable, effective, trustworthy advocate. Give me a call and I'll do my best to help you find the best solution and the best possible guideline range. Thank you, good day, and good luck.